G'day folks, Tony again here for more Star Control 2. We're at the outermost planet of Delta class, and we're going to do a bunch of scanning as we work our way through the planets in this solar system, collecting more things, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to end up with a nice full batch of stuff to take back to Earth. There is one other sort of smallish star system out this way as well that we're going to work our way through. I think I'm going to prioritize the more expensive deposits of minerals here. I think we possibly also have some dangerous biologicals running around here. It looks like that one there might be pursuing us. Just going to turn around and we're going to start getting ready on the shootiness. So that's good. Taking a few shots to get that thing dead. Let's look over this way here in case there's another one coming in. Looks like they ran away from us. Oh, and in they come. And we have died. That fire button is a fair way away from the escape button. I might just try and reposition my hands on the keyboard here, because that didn't quite work out as planned. We certainly don't want to end up with two of them right next to each other, because that would be a bad deal. I think, though, we might try taking all of them out, simply because I think it's going to be good for me to have some practice at how to make this work. All right, so just a fast enough fire rate to mostly keep them off. Provided that we get that first shot in early, which I think is something that I did wrong on the previous one, and also that I didn't sort of move around. We did get very close to killing them by the looks of it. All right, now that the planet is safe once more, let's continue collecting these more precious materials. Should be able to sneak around and get this last little red one down here. Let's take this slowly. That'll do us. And I think we might leave this planet and continue heading inwards. We still have 64 crew remaining and tons of fuel, but that crew now, I think we're down to half of what we had when we set out the last time from Earth. What's this one going to be? I am full of rhetorical questions. A carbide world, excellent. It contains things that we can use. So I don't think these are the real low-level ones. I don't know. We're here now, and we'll pick it up. It says it's a carbide world, and I'm picking up carbon, so that checks out. It would be unusual for many of the things that we find, many of the planets we find do not have carbon on them. But I guess we could say the same for pretty much any element. All right. Where to next? I am still sometimes mistaking the front of my ship for the back of my ship. The two glowing ends there don't make it particularly easy. So we're doing a bit of a right to left approach here in terms of which planets we check out when. Most of these appear to be small solid planets that don't have tons of moons around them. Primordial world, class 6 and class 8. Nope, that's not going to happen, but we will just check and see what else is down there. Not a lot. Interesting that it's primordial and has no biologicals on it. It's an interesting use of the term. What about down this way? Flying away from that sun a little bit too far. This red world here is bound to be brimming with goodies. And we should have many, many excellent upgrades coming for the Dank after we've collected everything here. All right, that's a good old batch of stuff here on this metal world. Oh boy. Quite happy with that. Class 3 and 3, so there's probably going to be a little bit of hazard and a little bit of dodging to happen here, but let's do our best. At least we don't have to worry about shooting stuff at the same time. Lightning strikes. Good, that's better than fire trails. I can hear a little bit of earthquakey stuff happening there as well, so this should be fairly manageable. That's got us one load. Top work team, dodging all those dangers. Danger dodgers, that's us. Let's do some more pro-danger dodging. And look, seeing as we're right here, let's pick that nickel up as well. Go, team. All right. Getting somewhat swifter, perhaps, at getting these things done. I'm certainly feeling more comfortable now driving the little ships around on the planet's surface. The default keyboard layout is a little tricky at times. Let's try this 3-4 and we'll just see how we go. All depends on what sort of stuff is happening down here. So a little bit of earthquakey stuff, a little bit of lightningy stuff, but we handled it with aplomb. Thank you, Green World. Planet 3, classic Planet 3. Always worth your time, or at least in my experience living here on Planet 3 of Sol. All right, a blue. What's blue going to have for us? We'll never know if I'm not talented enough to collide with it properly. There we go. So the interesting. 2 and 2. All right. The cargo looking more and more full here. We might just have to chuff back to Earth. Although it would also be nice to go and speak to the Melnorm. I'm not going to bother with those other things because we do have some biologicals now that we can offer them. We might actually be able to do that on our way back. Be a slightly longer trip, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Purple World. Hello, Planet 5. All right. Scan it up. That looks kind of not great. Farewell, Planet 5. Don't say we didn't try. So, still a little bit of space left in the cargo pods. Do we have any other planets to go? We do. One more purple. Although after that last one, I do not have terribly high hopes here for Planet 7. Prove me wrong, Planet 7. Anytime now. Thank you. Sometimes when you're right, you're right. Okay, let's get out of here. And we'll go over to the other little dinky system that's just to the west, galactic west as I like to call it, of Delta Gickless. Or we're going to get pulled into this encounter. That was moving awfully fast, and I don't like this vibe. Oh, a Slylandro. Wonderful. Let's have a meaningful chat. Do not fear. We shall not harm you. I don't believe you. Let's go. You misinterpret our intentions. Please do not attack. Present replication status. 8 replications. Next replication, 85% complete. Estimated replication since departure from point of origin, 583 replications. Estimated replications projected, 1 Drahasna from this date. Dranasa, sorry. 14,784 replications. Estimated replications projected, 5 from this date. 45,708. Good grief. Priority override. New behavior detected. Must break target into component compounds. This feels like something's gone very, very wrong with some programming somewhere, and we have ourselves a paperclip situation. So let's try FWIFO out. FWIFO being slightly faster and more maneuverable than our Earthling ships. Also possibly taking longer to get the kill that we need, but with minimal losses, I'm hoping. So the trick here is to try to stay slightly out of range of all of that horrid lightning, while also managing to get off what is actually the secondary attack. Oh dear, I've done it all wrong. Secondary attack of this ship, which is to shoot a missile out of the back. And we have not hit with a single thing yet, so that's terrible. And it appears that, oh dear. Appears that they're able to destroy everything with the lightning attack. So that's a bad deal. And there goes Fwifo. Sorry, Fwifo, but I forgot to save the game again, so we're just going to have to live with that horrible outcome. That's more like it. I picked the wrong thing. It's almost like there's a rock, paper, scissors situation happening here. 550, but no Fwifo. What a drag. All right. That is not what I intended to do, but fine. Let's try this again. Yay! Off we go. Gamma Gickless. A relatively small number of planets. Possibly a gas giant with a ton of moons. And I'm pretty sure that all of our cargo pods are going to be full by the time we leave this system. Ooh, look at those goodies. Class 4 tectonics, we can handle that. I'm real bummed about Fwifo though. But I don't want to go through an entire solar system picking up resources again. So I honestly can't remember if there's some Fwifo specific content that we're now going to miss out on later in the game. But I guess that's what the internet is for, to find out answers to that sort of thing. Who knows, perhaps the game, having come out in the 90s, is actually not completable if you don't have Fwifo with you. I don't think that's the case, but certainly that is the kind of thing that did happen in 90s PC gaming sometimes. Where the game would essentially say, I'm sorry you made a horrible mistake that you didn't know was a mistake many moons ago. I sure hope you kept your save files. Anyhow, we're going to keep going regardless, and we'll pour one out for dear old Fwifo. Silicon, delicious. So I think the green ones are going to be more expensive. I should probably be preferencing the more likely to be expensiver ones. Now that our flagship cargo is getting super full. One more to go. So close, there we are. Alright, still got a fair little bit to go there, so just the gas giant left. And then we'll head our ways over to Alpha Centauri, I think, and see if we can trade anything with the Melnorm. Just one moon. Good, good, good. More than that would be actually a little bit inconvenient at this point. What have you got for us? Oh, I love it. No dice. All right then. Problem solved. Let's use that star map and we'll make our way back to Alpha Centauri because it is kind of on the way. Go, autopilot, go. Do my job for me. So we can't we can't take advantage of having a Sparthy ship now because Fwifo is dead. So our tactical options quite limited now because the Sparthy ship was clearly better at taking on some ships than others, and vice versa with the Earthling one. So Fwifo pretty damn good at taking on Ilrath which makes it unfortunate that we're so close to Ilrathi space. We may have to now make it a priority to try and find the Sparthi, who I believe are up to the north of where we are on the map. And after we've found them, try and get them on our side. I'm sure there's a bunch of weird nonsense that we'll have to do in order to make that happen. So here in Alpha Centauri, we've seen the Melnorm cruising around between a couple of different planets before. We're going to try and see if they're in orbit somewhere here, although technically we should be able to see them. It doesn't look like they're actually here at the moment, which is a bit of a drag. Not quite sure. Oh, there they are. Come back. Where did you go? Maybe to this planet? Yeah, good times. Hello. How's it going? I have itchy pods this morning, Captain, and here you are. Your present balance is 0 credits. Now, what can we do for you today? I have some items I would like to sell. What would you like to sell, Captain? I have some data on alien life forms. The 24 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 48 credits. Awesome! Your present balance is 48 credits. I love it. I would like to make some purchases. What trade items would you like to buy today? Let's see. Fuel, technology, information. Let's go with technology. I'm interested in investing in new technology. Investment. Ah, yes, you are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit. I'm not sure about that. Of course, there is an initial charge. But each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important. Somewhere in the galaxy. At some point in the future. Love it. All technologies cost 100... Oh, God. The technology we're now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons twice as powerful as your ion bolt guns. That sounds great. I can't right now, sorry. What else would you like to buy? Well, I can get fuel elsewhere, so information sounds great. I wish to buy information. As you know, in our many centuries of star trading, we Melnorm have come to learn much about what happens in our galaxy. Both now and in the ancient past. We have also kept records on the diverse alien races in your region of space. We will share this crucial knowledge with you for a fee of 75 credits. Well, dang. Per informative fact. No refunds. Okay, sure. Well, I was thinking we could try and learn some more about the Pekunk, but we don't have enough for that either. But now we know 75 or 150. We're going to head off. I shall be leaving now. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. Indeed it has. We look forward to your next visit. I look forward to it too. I'm hoping to have more stuff for you. Although location of Rainbow Worlds, I believe, also are super valuable to them. All right, back to Sol we go. We're going to restock. We're going to upgrade some things. I guess the Pekunk are closer. We should probably go back to them and keep trying to make some headway there. They are also down in the bottom corner of the map. And it'd be nice to know that that corner is clear in terms of us having cruised around it and explored all of it and harvested any resources that are useful to us, as well as heading to Gamma Kruger, I believe it was, to chat with the Pekunk at their homeworld. I think we might make that our priority after we offload all of our stuff here, and I guess we're going to get ourselves another Earthling cruiser. Hey, Commander. Hello, Captain Clapton. By the way, I thought you should know. In the log of your voyage from Unserwald, I read that you encountered a tumbling red probe that attacked the Tobermoon, killing Captain Burton. Yeah, it was a drag. Over the past few months, we have monitored an increasing number of these probes entering the system. and I am afraid their population seems to be growing geometrically. If this continues, in a year, space will be crawling with these things. I recommend you treat this as a serious problem now, before it becomes a disaster. Discover who is producing these probes and stop them from creating any more. Okay, sounds good to me. Hey Commander, I have minerals to offload. The Danks cargo manifest lists that much of that, some more of that, some of that of that, those of that, this of that, and that of that, and these of that. Yeah, wow, Clapton, you really hit the mother lode this time. I sure did. Cheers, Commander. Goodbye, Captain Clapton. Alright, alright. Fueling up. I went to the wrong menu. That's alright, we'll buy another ship while we're here then. Let's grab a cruiser. There we have it. Let's add some crew. Topping everything back up there. Excellent work. 3 more for you. And 17 more for you. We definitely have ourselves a fleet now. Let's head back here. Grab ourselves some fuel. You can see it filling up there over on the actual ship model. There we go. Nice. And what about our modules themselves? I guess we still have some thrusters we can add, so let's just get that all done so that it is all done. We can't go faster, we can't turn faster with our current technology. Another crew pod? Nah. Storage bays I think would be good. But also the ability to shoot anything ever would also be handy, and we can afford one of each of those. Let's grab one more of them there. And we'll grab one more of them, and we're going to pop it. Sure, let's pop it there. I'll put it there. Good-o. And I think we can also get ourselves another storage bay. We do have enough for it, so let's pop that one there. And we're good. Yay. Definitely save game time. Should have remembered that before. And then maybe we'd still have FIFO with us. I suppose I could have bought another lander, but we don't have enough for that now. 2's still fine. I guess we're just going to have to be more cautious. Good times. All right. So back to the star map. And we'll go all the way down to this little dinky one down the bottom here. Eta Giklas. So more Giklasic locations to visit. And then we'll be heading into the Kruger section. And we might make a beeline. Whew, look at us go. We'll make a beeline for Gamma Kruger, I think, so that we can chat to the Pekunk, find out what's going on. So all of the crazies that we have to do in this area of space, we'll be able to get right onto it. And also, I guess, keeping an eye out for more biologicals, because like it'd be nice to be able to buy some of that stuff from the Melnorm. Because presumably some of that intel they're going to be able to give us on other races might give us some hot leads, or perhaps allow us to... oh, look out. Something on the map there. Or perhaps allow us to gain some insight into a particular quest that we're already doing. Here we are. Oh, look at that. There's lots of planets here. This looks like a greyish planet over this way. Not sure that we've seen one of those before. Planet 6. What have we got? A Selenic world. Sure. That's not looking terribly anything. So, bon voyage to that planet. Oh, a nice little golden one here nearby. Hopefully this one is going to have plenty of things for us. Oh no. Now I have more thrusters on this thing, and I'm having to slightly rewire everything all over again in my brain. Few things here on this Urea world that's looking a little too... Oh, biologicals. Class 5 tectonics. let's just do a real quick landing here and we'll see how fast these things are moving around because I don't have a good sense of that yet. They are crazy fast moving, which means they're going to be real difficult to kill and we're not going to worry about it with our current loadout. Alright. Where's the next closest one? This one here. Little dinky green planet 1, quite a fair distance away from the star. You'll notice that the stars in the game, I mean, they are different sizes and they're different colors. You know, I mean, a part of that is clearly for visual identification and familiarity, I guess. But I have no idea whether the specificity of this game is leading to planets around certain stars being more, certain types of planets being more or less likely around certain types of stars. I can't actually recall back in the early 90s what the current body of knowledge about exoplanets was, but it was assuredly far less than we have today. An auric world, which is going to be covered in awesome aurics, that is to say, lots of gold, and that certainly looks like the case, so this is going to be a good batch right here. Very happy with this one. Delicious gold. Probably maybe four loads here to collect all this stuff. It'll be another good batch of money for us. For buying more ships and more components. But we are, of course, locked in terms of some of our technological development by the completely different set of currency of biological data that the Melnorm require. And also the Rainbow World location, which we haven't found any of them yet. But oh boy, it'll be exciting when we do. Om nom 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 nom. Give me all the gold. Nice. That's a good batch. Very happy. Very happy. 3 more of them right here, please. What are the mysteries lie in wait here? It's a dull grey blue one over here. Ooh, with a moon. Nice. Hey, little moon. What do you have for us? Halides. That's nice. Especially with weather and tectonics that are that friendly. I'll take it. Getting a landing craft that is more durable is going to be a huge bonus, a huge benefit when we eventually get to it. So it appeared from talking to the Melnorm that the sequencing of technology that we get is kind of contained and constrained, and we don't get a sense of what's coming up next until we've purchased the current thing in their list. So better guns for our ship is the first thing off the rank. I guess that would be handy, but oh boy, committing our flagship to battle. If you lose it, like, it's game over, and if you haven't saved the game, as I am wont to do, that would be awkward. 8 platinum, that'll do us. And I think there's still one more planet here. Let's have a quick look. Is there anything else? Anything else? There is. There's one more. Go team. Nice little green planet 4. No gas giants. Yeah, an emerald world. I think this is going to have some nice stuff on it. There's going to be some exotics here. No biologicals, but exotics are very nice. Antimatter. Ooh, delicious. Is it all going to be antimatter? It is. I wonder how this antimatter is staying unexploded here on this presumably matter-based emerald planet. That's a mystery that we will possibly never know. So let's go to the star map. Let's set ourselves a new destination. This nearest one here is Delta Kruger. If we want to head as Beta Kruger, Gamma Kruger is all the way up there. We might make a beeline for the home base. And there we go. We are off and away. And I'm going to save the game so that I remember to save the game. Well done, and that is all the time we have for this part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when other episodes are released. Please tell a friend if you think they might enjoy this, and come back again soon for more Star Control 2.